that's, listening to her talk about how much women pour into other people, I could see why they end up in psych wards if things don't work out. Or you
Yeah.
see why they end up in prison, or you see why they end up slashing your car and busting the windows out your car and all the things, because they've poured so much into whatever it is that they're giving. Um how can I heard, we've talked about a lot of things today about, detachment and all of that, but in a woman's natural state, she wants to pour, she wants to nurture, she wants to give. Micah, how does a woman still live in that femininity without ending up, all that magic that she has, without ending up in a psych ward, right? How do you manage how much you have inside of you, but not give it? Is it about not giving it to the wrong person? But you really can't. You don't know that. You don't know if it's the right or the wrong person. But how do you balance that? You know what I mean?
Um, if you're going to be ultra feminine, right, I would say that you kind of have to learn how to fall in love with the concept of interdependence. Okay. When you do that, you will learn how to honestly like better please yourself so that you are not allowing yourself to be taken advantage of. Because the truth of the matter is like when we love, we get shots of like all the good chemicals or whatnot to our brains. We get pleasure out of that. And people know that. And sometimes you can go overboard and direct it to the wrong person who's just like, look at this fool right here. Right. So you have to kind of learn like, yes, this is your nature, this is what you love to do, but pull yourself back and add a whole ton of like wisdom and knowledge and boundaries for yourself,
Mm,
to that formula.
yeah,
Learn to love your life.
pour that same magic into yourself. Everything that you want to give to the world, give it to yourself. Yolanda, what do you say? And actually, I can make.
Yeah.
We'll hit final thoughts in a second. We just got to keep them really brief. But I do want to know. Let's answer that question. I want you all to answer that question. What do you think? With everything that a woman has to give, how do you balance not driving yourself crazy, not ended up in a psych ward, in your opinion?
I think that women need to approach relationships differently these days. They need to know that when they go into a relationship, they're doing it because first they want to do it. They're not doing it to control anyone. Because that's another thing. We sometimes get into relationships trying to control the actions and the behaviors of our counterparts. If you go into a relationship knowing that the outcome is just that, the outcome, whatever it is, whatever it will be, it will be. I have no control over what's going to happen or the end result, but I am here for the long haul, or, as long as I want to be in a relationship. And if I want to pour my love into this person, I'm choosing consciously to pour my love into this person. That's that. Don't have no, and if this person wants to pull their love away, we do not control anything but ourselves. So let them go. It's again the art of detachment.